She wrote in her journal those early days that Kevin ever existed is harder to grasp than his loss. With everyone alone, the aloneness of her mourning is violated. She's the one who's supposed to be wearing the widow's weeds, the special one who's set apart, who receives and banishes visitors, capricious as a queen. The plague is stealing her thunder. It's as if Bee's grief has seeped out and filled the world. Her isolation is now the human condition. She watches the end of the world, wizened, hunched over, doing whatever it takes, foraging mushrooms and berries, squeezing sustenance out of a mere strip of bark. She places the empty toilet paper tube of American culture over her mouth and chants, "Rooty toot toot." For everything Bee wrote since the early 80s, up until the week he died, Kevin was the first reader. As she writes now, it's like he's still there, his brain racing with ideas. She finds herself reworking passages with edits he would have made. Derek McCormick told her that after his horrific experience with cancer, the way he wrote beforehand no longer made sense. He had to figure out a new way of writing. Bee thinks about this at least once a day. Is the same true for her? Derek underwent an arduous surgery in which hot chemo was sloshed throughout his abdomen. Bee Googled the procedure. Its slang term is shake and bake. Shake for the swishing and bake for the heat of the chemo. The cruelty of the epitaph shocks Bee. This is the humor of someone who has seen too much, too often. Someone who is struggling to maintain their humanity. All that pent-up terror and rage, it explodes inside you or is ejected in a burst of uproarious spittle. To laugh at chaos is to fuck chaos.